What's going on, YouTube family? This is your boy Chef Timmy J, and I'm on location today. I'm here in my kitchen, and what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to show you a hack, a new way that I make salmon patties. That's right, that old traditional way that you make salmon patties, and maybe even the way that your mama might have made salmon patties. But I want to give you a new spin on how I do it. Today is Friday. It is April the 10th, 2026. It's been a crazy year. A lot of different things going on in the world right now, but I'm here to spread you some love through cooking, and I want to inspire anyone out there who may be afraid to cook to just jump in and practice and try your art. We all have a hidden art inside, so I won't talk too long. I got a few ingredients that we're going to use today, and I'll go ahead and get right back to it. So see you in a moment. Peace. All right, YouTube family, let's get started. So ingredients that I have for you today, which the one ingredient I'm not going to tell you until right at the end, but that last ingredient that I'm going to tell you is actually the hack for how I make my salmon patties. But what I have for you today, I've got half of a white onion. I've got one brown egg. You can use white egg if you want. I've got me some pink salmon. It's actually the pink salmon that comes in the 14th and 3/4 can. I've also got some smoked paprika. Always remember, smoked paprika is really good. I've got some black pepper, any kind of brand of black pepper. This is the pure ground. And then I've got my famous pink salt. I love pink salt. And so I'm not going to tell you my final ingredient. You probably can see a little piece of it here in the screen of what this final ingredient is, but I'm going to try to hide that out the way and not tell you what it is yet, but it will be a surprise. So let's do this first. I'm going to move my bowl out the way, and let's go ahead and chop up some white onion, because I definitely want to put some white onion in my salmon. I love onion, and so we're just gonna dice this up. Make sure we got some good white onion inside here. I think that looks pretty good. That's a lot of white onion. I'm gonna chop it down just a little bit more, but this is definitely good. We've got white onion there, and I'm gonna dump it in the bowl. I want to know out there in the comments, how many different ways have you all seen someone actually make salmon patties? Or if this is your first time doing it, check out my way. Play around with it. It gives you a basis. So I'm definitely taking that white onion, I'm putting it in my bowl, and then I'm gonna move the rest of this out of the way. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to drain my pink salmon. This is the double Q salmon, but I'm gonna step off here and I'm gonna drain this liquid out, because you don't want all of this liquid inside of your bowl, because we'll use our egg. Our egg is what we're gonna use for the base. So I'm draining this as much as I think it should be drained. But here's that brand again, if y'all haven't seen that. It's upside down, but it's the double Q pink wild caught Alaskan salmon. It comes in a 14th to 3/4 ounce can. I'm definitely gonna dump all of that down there in the bowl. And what we're going to do is I'm gonna grab an egg, and we're gonna crack the egg, and we're gonna dump some egg right on top of all of this in our bowl. And again, this is a recipe that's simple and easy for anyone. I want all of you who've never even cooked before, I want you to try this. Definitely try it. And so what we're gonna do, so for you newbies out there, I'm grabbing a actual teaspoon, not a table, but a teaspoon. This is what your teaspoon looks like. It's a little small baby. And I'm gonna take some of this smoked paprika, and I'm gonna add about a half of a teaspoon or so to my bowl. Ding, ding, it's dinner time, ladies and gentlemen. Dinner time, come get it. Then we're gonna add about a half a teaspoon of black pepper, because we definitely want some black pepper in our salmon. And then finally, I'm gonna add probably about a half a teaspoon of pink salt. And just letting it go around there, folks. It looks like a lot, but it's really not. Pink salt, if you haven't already found out, it has a lot of minerals and natural electrolytes. So pink salt, I like that better than the white, aka table salt. So now that we have that there, here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes. This is the hack. The hack is you're gonna take you some pork rinds, aka hood potato chips. But these are pork rinds. You can get any brand that you want. This is baconettes. This is the definitely fried pork rinds. You get them at any gas station, grocery store, anywhere. But I'm gonna take about a half a bag of these and I'm gonna crush those up. So I'm just pounding it with my hand and I'm just crushing those up because this is your breadcrumbs for salmon cakes that we're making, ladies and gentlemen. Smashing all those up and have fun with it. This is a great workout if you've been dealing with some crazy things going on in your life. Just go get you some pork rinds and smash the entire bag to smithereens is what you want to do. Okay, now, we've definitely, you hear all that, we've got that crushed up, and I'm going to take it, I'm going to dump that whole bag right on top. There we go, folks. That is definitely in there. That's what we wanted right there. That's exactly what we wanted. And then I'll move my knife up a little bit and out the way, and I'm going to take a fork. And what you want to do is you want to mix all of this together. Definitely mix. Our egg is in there. Our pork rinds are here. And we want to mix it all together. And just take your time and play with it and mix. I've seen a lot of different videos online on YouTube. People have all kinds of different ways that they will actually make salmon cakes. And this is a way that I saw, and I hope you will enjoy it as well. And so we're mixing all that up. Take your time and have fun with your food. To tell you guys just a little bit about myself, I used to work in government and I always found that it was quite interesting when you're working in the AKA corporate environment. A lot of times if you're not with the right fit, it may not work out well. But what I did find was cooking, being able to make the people right around me who matter, make their lives happy through cooking. That motivated me to go ahead and start my YouTube channel. And if you haven't seen my YouTube channel, please check it out. I just give basic, honest reviews and I make good foods that the people around me like and enjoy. And I hope you will too. Okay, now that I've got that mixed up, what I'm gonna do, folks, I'm gonna grab some gloves, so bear with me a moment as I grab some gloves. And I've got my gloves on because what we're going to do is we've got to form some patties, and I'm also going to do this as well. I'm going to grab a plate because I want to put the patties that we're going to cook on a plate. And we've got our plate, folks. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make, and what I'm doing, just making sure that everything got incorporated really well. A lot of times you got to put your hands in things, put your hand in it. And it really did. It got it incorporated really well, but I'm just making extra sure. So that way when you guys duplicate this recipe, you can do the same thing. So I'm going to take about a palm full and I'll make a little patty there. I saw where some people actually, they took the bones out of their salmon, and that's totally optional. That's up to you if you want to do that. I don't. I just mash it all together. And so I'm gonna make about three patties. I'll save some of this recipe for later. And let me wash off my hands. Big about cleanliness. Try to be as clean as you can in your kitchen. Definitely use soap and water. But I've seen where some people take out the bones of the salmon. Do you do that? That's the question for you, YouTube family. Do you actually take out the bones, or do you just eat them? I think that there's still some type of nutritional value, whether you take the bone out or whether you leave it in. There is some kind of nutritional value. So now that we've got our patties together, I'm gonna move you all over to the skillet and we'll start frying. See you in a moment. And here we are at the hot stove, folks. I've already let my cast iron skillet heat up. Always remember this, you want a hot skillet and then use cold oil. So I've brought it down to about medium. I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of canola oil is what I have here. And I'm gonna bring my heat back up to 5, which is about medium. And it definitely, you wanna let it dance. Let your oil dance. The cast iron definitely gets hot. So I'm letting it heat back up. I see that the oils are starting to drop. And what I'm gonna do is go ahead and grab those patties that we made. They'll break apart on you, so it's okay if it breaks apart. Because if it breaks apart, all you do is make your ball, put it back together. That's what I'm doing here. And then you're gonna drop it in. So definitely drop it in there. This is good. Got it all coming apart. That's what we want, ladies and gentlemen. We want all of this to be coming apart nice and good. This is what we have for you, folks. So here's my last one, and that looks really good. We're gonna let that just sit, and you definitely want to let it caramelize for about 3 minutes on each side before you move it around. Definitely do that. So I've got those patties just sitting there and washing my hands off again, because again, we got to be as clean as we can. But we will let this sit here for 3 minutes, and then we will flip to the other side. So I'm not going to talk. I'm going to let the cooking take place, and at the 3-minute mark we'll flip and then go over to our other side. And ladies and gentlemen, this is doing really well. We've got it caramelizing. Just a few more minutes to definitely let it caramelize. It's been on there for probably about a minute and a half. So you always want to be patient whenever you're making your food. Definitely take your time. Definitely be patient. But again, we'll let the cooking process do its thing. And I'm gonna go ahead and flip one of our patties over, folks. Flip it over, and it's beautiful. Take all these patties and flip them over. This is definitely what we want. It's gonna be nice, good, and slack. That's what we want. And what I'll do too is I'll add just a little bit more oil, so that way I can get a little bit more of that char on there. So I'm just taking about a tablespoon or 2 and putting that oil on there, and this looks amazing. Amazing. Nice and sloppy. It's the way I like it. And again, like I said, this was a food hack of how you can actually, if you don't have breadcrumbs, you're just using whatever you have, whether you take some old, not necessarily old bread, but taking some hard bread, and you can grade that up and make your breadcrumbs. You can actually buy some breadcrumbs. You can crush up the pork rinds like I did and use those. Or I've even seen where you can actually take some croutons, crush those croutons together, and then put your croutons in a bowl, and boom, there you have it. Yep. So ladies and gentlemen, I'll get this all plated up, and I'm going to show you what our finished result looks like in the end. See you in a moment. And here we have it, folks. We've got our salmon cake made with pork rinds. I'm going to grab a little bit of hot sauce And I found this hot sauce. It's by Texas Pete. Texas Pete hot sauce is called Hotter. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that Hotter, and I'm gonna put it on some of my salmon patty. And then we're gonna take a bite. And I love how tender it is. It just falls all apart on you. This is a great salmon cake. And I'm going in, folks. I'm going in, I'm going in, I'm going in. This is really good. You can taste how it's flavorful, the smoked paprika, the onion in there. This is a good Southern comfort meal, folks. Very good. Very moist. Very tender. You can definitely taste all the flavors in the pork rinds. It's a good protein meal. Low carb. Please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Keep watching Mr. Jack. See you on the next one. Peace.